Alright, hey guys, what is going on? It is Vizik here. And after watching my last video about, how to stop the lag in the ELGATO game capture software, and as you can see it's uploading right now, I missed out on some things that would help a lot. And again, like I said in that video, a lot of it doesn't really have to do with the software. A lot of it has to do with your actual PC or laptop, whatever obviously you're using. And like I said, if you bring up the task manager. Now, and I know I just made it seem like you should go through and, just X out anything you don't use, but don't do that. You'll screw some stuff up. Like this, but I do have Chrome open. I still have this because I haven't shut down and restarted my PC. That obviously helps and stuff like that, but a lot of it has to do with your hard drive, and I know I forgot to mention that, and I apologize. That's why I'm making this video. A lot of it has to do with your hard drive, and I just freed it. If you remember last video, it probably said somewhere in the bottom, like I had like 80 something gigs of hard drive space, and I freed a lot of it up, and all of that free space had to do with the software. Okay, now if you go to your actual settings on the software, not the capture card, on capture, like I said, you want to disable that. And right here, when you have your library location and your file export location, you want to kind of have those similar so you can find them both. The screenshot location, you can just, every time you hit screenshot, that's where those screenshots are going to save. But like if I go to my videos and just ignore all this is where the actual videos go. Where you can save them, and I had, one of the gameplays I used there in here, but I deleted it because, it's not unused anymore. So these are where the MP4 or the whatever file extension you use. Now, obviously you want to go through here and make sure there's not stuff that you're not using and clear that up, because that can clear up a lot of memory. But on top of that, it also saves like a backup. Most of it, I changed it before, so now it's in here. And this was full of videos. It would be full of files like these, okay? And unless you lost the other file, you see it's a TS file, so you'll have to do some, editing in the ELGATO software. But if you haven't lost those files and you need them, and you don't need them, you can just delete them, okay? There's no need for them. Like as you see here, I don't know if I'll be able to delete these because I don't know if they're being used. But if I just, right click and go to properties, you see that's like 1 gig. Now when I cleared it up in here, I had a bunch of files, and that was like 39 gigs that I had cleaned up. So if I delete these, just don't take it to the recycling bin. Just hold down shift and press delete. This will permanently delete them. This won't send it to recycling bin, so understand that. Press yes. And if I go back, you'll see I have 101 gigs left. Oh, why did I go to network? It freed up 1 gig of space. Like if I clean up my recycling bin, it would most likely clean up a lot of. You have 3 gigs of stuff. What I'm trying to say here is your hard drive space counts a lot more than you think, because it's constantly writing to your hard drive. And the more space you have, the more kind of if you understand how a hard drive disks work, the more space you have freed, the more the disk that can be written to, and more it can move, the easier it is to, store something here. Because the way you think a hard drive works, where it stores like one whole file in this one constant stream across the disk, that's not how it works. It kind of bounces around, and pieces here, pieces here, pieces here. And then, the operating system will piece that together and output it as a file that, you can see. And like I said, the more disk space you have freed up, the more it can move and put a little bit here and put a little bit there to help it. Because if you have a little space and it doesn't have much where it can put it, so it just kind of streamlines it, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, your hard drive space really counts, okay? Sorry I didn't mention this in the first video, but that's why I'm making a second video to clear it up. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if I help, and as always, peace out.